What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZANO today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So, ZANO, looking at it on a daily perspective, was one of the few coins yesterday that did not move down. It actually moved up 9%. The rest of the market on average drops down more than this thing actually gained yesterday. It's kind of crazy. Actually, I wonder if we look at the others chart, let's just see if that's true. Yeah, others dropped 14%. So the average altcoin dropped 14%. Meanwhile, ZANO, which is incorporated in this others tally here, it actually pumped 9% yesterday. So that's beautiful. Love to see that. However, the good times cannot roll forever, my friends. They cannot. Your volume was lacking yesterday in yesterday's growth. You are wicking. You are finding resistance here in the same area that you've been finding resistance for like the last 4 days now. So you probably do pull back at some point. Your RSI is pretty overbought. You hit near 90 on the RSI, pretty overbought. That's okay. And you look at the weekly, you're extended. You're quite extended, right? And your volume has been dying off week by week as well. I wonder, we're on MEXC. CoinX is another one, but I don't think CoinX has more volume than MEXC. Is there another chart? I don't think so. Maybe it's just on DEXs, or maybe the volume really is just dying off on ZANO. Either way, I would expect that we see some kind of a pullback for ZANO here pretty soon. It's been very constructive and very, let's say, tame on its whole move up, right? But when you get these kind of expansive phases, that's whenever you have to kind of tame yourself, bring it back down to earth, right? Last time you saw an expansive phase like this, you had a nice expansion over like 3 weeks. You consolidated. How long did you consolidate for, right? You look at this, you pulled back. I'm going to delete this here, sorry. On this third week here, the fourth week, right? I'm saying third week because like you really started to move up. I guess this week here, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. On the fifth week, you topped off. Okay, so you consolidated more or less for 8 weeks before moving higher. And then you moved higher and consolidated again. Again, this is very constructive behavior. But whenever you move up like this, this is the rewards you reap from this constructive behavior. But when you move up really fast, you will, just like last time, you will need to consolidate, if not pull back, in order to continue moving higher. So I theorize you're going to do just that, man. I mean, you're probably going to pull back at least, I would think, a 382 retracement of this low to high here. You're at $11.61 right now. That would be a minimum of like a $9.36 price, if not probably lower. You look at the price action, that doesn't really make sense in my opinion, right? You're just going to find support right in the middle of this candle. I mean, on a daily basis, does that even make sense? Like, not really. There's no support there. But you look at the golden ratio, the 618 to 69. Here, we'll just put some lines there, right? That's the 618 right there. Come on. I want it pretty accurate. Whatever. That's close enough to the 6.9. Pretty close. Delete the fibs. That golden ratio zone is right at the previous areas of resistance here. And if you notice, ZANO has been doing this thing where it finds support right around its previous areas of resistance. It finds support right here, right? Right around its previous areas of resistance, right? That's just what it does. So I think, and that's what you see with constructive behavior. So I would assume you're going to continue to be constructive and pull back all the way down, I would think around $8, probably just below $8, if not around $7.50. So let's say, actually, let's say $7.40 to $8 is where I think you're going to go. Likely just below $8 and likely just above $7.40, but you're at $11.60 now. Anybody who was watching ZANO take off without them from the 4th of December and onward, if you're like, damn, I wish I bought before this last expansive move came, well, if you just wait a couple weeks, I have a feeling that you will have that opportunity. I think it'll happen, and it doesn't take a lot of time really to see these kind of moves happen. Sometimes they're fast, right? So I do think that you will see a larger move down than anything you've seen in a while, but I think that's appropriate. That's a very obvious call because you've seen a larger move up than anything you've seen in a while. So, fair is fair. I'm going to keep it simple, keep it with that. 740, to like 790. That's probably where you're going to go. Let's refine the range a little bit. And with that, I leave you. I got nothing else to say. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. You can see the volume dying off as you're building here on the 4-hour, the bearish divergence building as you're moving up as well. You're gonna have a reckoning here soon. It probably starts today or tomorrow, certainly by the end of this week, of which we only have 5 days, 18 hours left. Certainly soon you're gonna see the repercussions. So it was nice. It was fun. The reckoning has come. You are going to move back down. And then I would assume, like the rest of crypto, probably around the week of Christmas, if not just before the week of Christmas, you'll start to move up. And obviously, I say just before the week of Christmas. We're in the just before the week of Christmas times, but I mean, like, if the week of Christmas is on the 23rd of December and onward, because that Monday is the 23rd, then I would say just before then is like the 20th to the 22nd, maybe somewhere in that time frame, which is kind of where I have this low drawn if we were to move down like this. Right at these levels in that time frame moving down, that'd be when we'd pump up, and I would expect by the end of the month going into January we'll continue this climb upwards to see higher prices. I'm not going to project out. Maybe I can. Maybe by the end of January, by the end of this month, you'll be at 1488. And you have the potential right now, you're at 1160, you have the potential right now to drop back below $8. So you really could. You could even be beyond that. Like you could go all the way up to $19 by the end of January. Who knows? But ultimately, ZANO's got a lot higher prices in mind as time goes on, and that's really all I got to say. So if you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.